All right, we're back. As usual, more LA Noire. Haven't been on in a minute. Uh, I was in Georgia last week, so I didn't get to stream. I didn't really get to stream. So now I'm back. Let's finally try to finish LA Noire and Metal Gear Solid 2. I guess I'll be playing those games like what's the word simultaneously, like back to back, so we can. I think the plan is still to finish LA Noire and Metal Gear Solid. And what game should I play? I think I set out to just to play an old school game. I'll play Bully. I'll play Bully, and then I'll play. I wonder. I still have to play Mafia Old Country. I still have to play Mafia Old Country, so I might play that next. I might. Yeah, those might be the two games that I play on YouTube next. Are Bully and Mafia Old Country, and then maybe I'll get to because I think the Metal Gear Solid remake and Ghost of Yate, they just came out a couple months ago, so those are still fresh. I could maybe put those off, till later. Yeah. So maybe I'll play Bully and Mafia Old Country next, and then after that, maybe I'll play Metal Gear Solid Delta, and then Metal Gear Solid Delta and what is it? Metal Gear Solid Delta and Ghost of Yate. Because I've already finished. I think I finished the Metal Gear Solid 1 this year. I'm about to finish Metal Gear Solid 2. And so I can still put some time in between before I play Metal Gear Solid 3. Because I don't like to, just binge through games like Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear 3, and just play them all, super fast. But
we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Council. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
all right, let's try to get through this one. Pawn rings, rail yard, new location, pawnbroker.
Another body. And Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Exactly. Did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass?
What?
Your old man paid college tuition for?
What are you talking about, my boy? Pawnbroker, rail yard. Pawnbroker, rail yard. Let's go to the rail yard first.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone can pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Any Central Unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
Oh! Ah!
Whoa there!
Hey, watch out, watch out. Man, I saw him coming, but I didn't. I was like, I think I can make it. I thought he would slow down. I thought he would slow down.
You boys ready? Follow me.
105 North Avenue.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them. Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your detail?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now. What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Seems irrelevant.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating. Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Dear Evelyn, I hope that this letter finds you in a better way than when we last parted. Bitter words were exchanged. You had taken too much liquor, and we both know what that makes you become. But I am not writing to harass and accuse. I am writing to apologize. I was heartbroken seeing what had become of my little girl and what she is doing to herself. You are destroying your body and your soul with liquor, Evelyn, and it is harder for me to watch you than you can imagine, but only God Almighty above us has a right to judge, and so I beg you your forgiveness. I've been in contact with the sanitarium here in Connecticut on your behalf. They say your condition is an illness, Evelyn, and that it can be treated. So I guess her parent? Was worried about
We go
her.
over to the lot and see what they know about her.
The Keystone Film Company.
That's going to be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
I see that. Still touching dead bodies with your bare
Smell.
hands.
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Vagrancy. I forgot what vagrancy is.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor, closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Let's see. Do we miss anything over here? No, we got the body, got all that stuff. Yeah, I don't think we didn't miss anything. We didn't miss anything, so let's go check out who's no. Okay, so we got a lot of places to go. Wait, isn't this the crime scene? Yeah, they just, okay. So we got to check out the pawnbroker, I guess, for the ring, the liquor store, Mish's bar. Let's go to the pawnbroker. Are these Levine's pawnbroker?
Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah, I read about that.
These people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
How can I help you boys?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip. Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak with the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. You got it?
I get it, Rusty. I just don't like it.
Minch's Bar, Levine's Liquor Store.
Can you drive to this one? We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Perp is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that one?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
We'll take a look around.
She wasn't always such a loner. Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was being betrayed.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
I thought they said governor. And just walking all over her bed.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed. Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Okay, another place we have to go then. Contact with the victim, relationship with victim, knowledge of McCaffrey.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. To be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
All right, now let's.
You know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
She talked about McCaffrey.
Supposedly he fought in the International Brigade in Spain and in the miners' strikes back in Virginia.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Wait, which way do we? Uh,
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we
Okay.
going?
So do we have to go back to the crime scene? Mrs. Bar. Let's go to the bar. Let's go to the bar. I don't see why we didn't get a check mark on that bottom thing when we asked him about McCaffrey. Like, he told us what he knew. I think. Like,
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
What's your name?
dang.
Governor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Dang, why you gotta get loud with them?
I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
He looks kind of
Yes.
smug.
That is correct.
What's up with his neck?
I don't like you, McCaffrey. You look like someone who's trying too hard, like your whole life is some kind of performance. I think you need to give us something to get us out of your life.
Yeah, he.
I don't like you either, you pompous, stiff-necked patrician. You think I don't see through you and all the other minions of the ruling class?
Okay, he's one of those guys. He's one of those guys.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home, writing.
I don't know if he's lying or not.
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Oh. Okay.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
But nothing reprehensible.
No. The odd parking ticket. That kind of thing.
McCaffrey, we're not finished with you. You had your chance to cooperate.
The regulars might have something
You a
else to
friend
tell
of
you, but I
Evelyn
don't.
Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Dang.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
Let's stop by a few more places.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
We're probably going to go talk to Tiernan.
Car 11 King, come in. Car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central. Go to.
11 King, enter out. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Return to station. Why?
Captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
The thing was, he was a really nice guy. I felt loud. What's he got?
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick. But she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access stones. You're married, yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Boy, putting all those hoodlums in jail.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks. You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Rollins Central, McCaffrey's apartment. I'll call that a gameplay for today. I'll call that a gameplay. I think I'll come back tomorrow. I'll come back tomorrow and finish up this case. And yeah, let's see who did it. So appreciate anybody that tuned in. If anybody does watch this, appreciate it. And we'll be back. Try to find out who this copycat killer is.